Apparently, Mo Bamba wants to be part of the Chicago Bulls. So, should the Bulls pursue him this offseason? Let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA here to talk about the Chicago Bulls. So, if you're a Bulls fan, please hit that big subscribe button down below. Please make sure you're following me on all my social media platforms. And, guys, as always, hit the bell icon so you're, in fact, notified every time I drop a new video. All right, so Mo Bamba wants to be a Bull. I did not know this. That is until, of course, I saw that Joe Cowley of the Chicago Sun-Times reported about this. Now, I'll just say this, right? Joe Cowley, I'm not saying is the best source with this information. If it was like a Woj or a Shams or somebody like that, I would have believed it a lot more. But hey, at the end of the day, it's a source. Let's talk about this. All right. So if this is in fact true, does it make sense for the Bulls to pursue Mo Bamba? I think to a certain extent it does. And here's why. Mo Bamba is a guy who I've actually been wanting on the Bulls since he was drafted, right? Way back when he got drafted, not way back, but a few years back when he did get drafted. I wanted the Bulls to take him. He went to the Orlando Magic. Then a few years ago, he was a free agent, and I wanted the Bulls to sign him, and he re-signed with the Orlando Magic. And so we basically have kind of come full circle here as there's going to be another opportunity potentially for Mo Bamba to be part of the Chicago Bulls. And that is via the Lakers, his current team, basically not picking up his team option and essentially making him a free agent and waiving him. And I don't foresee them doing that because he's got a hefty team option, which is about $10 million, right? And so the Lakers have a bunch of other priorities that they are looking to use that money on, namely Austin Reeves, but you got Rui Hachimura as well. Mo Bamba was just sitting on their bench collecting dust and was hurt a lot of the time. I don't think they're paying him. That's a big chunk of money to go into a guy that you weren't very invested in and didn't use a lot. And so if Mo Bamba does hit free agency and is an unrestricted free agent, I think it makes sense for the Bulls to pursue him because Mo Bamba addresses a couple of the needs that the Bulls have. Number one, size. Mo Bamba's 7 feet, right? You need size. Rim protection. That's another need for the Bulls. Now, I'm not saying Mo Bamba's an amazing, elite rim protector like a Rudy Gobert, but I think he's solid. A few seasons ago, had average 1.7 blocks a game, 10 points, 8 rebounds. That's another thing, right? Mo Bamba, when he's gotten the minutes, so that season a couple of years ago when he got 25 minutes a game, averaged almost a double-double with almost 2 blocks a game. And so you get size, you get rim protection, you get, a decent production on the offensive end in terms of, almost averaging a double-double. If he gets the minutes, the rebounding is there. So he addresses a lot of the needs that they're looking for. And he would not be that expensive. I think Mo Bamba you could have for a cheap deal, a very cheap deal at this point. Because he's a guy who has been hurt a lot. He's a guy who, again, only played 9 games for the Lakers. So you saw the availability wasn't there. And he's not going to command a top dollar because he hasn't shown that he is deserving of that money. And so you could take a flyer on him, right? A 1-year deal, $3 to $5 million, somewhere around there, or maybe even a minimum contract, if that's what it takes, a prove-it minimum deal. And so I think I like that. And then the other thing too, shooting, kind of an underrated thing here. You wouldn't think Mo Bamba can shoot, but he can. This man shot 40% from 3. That same season I told you averaged 10 and 8. And he can shoot. He can shoot the 3 ball. Doesn't shoot a lot of them, but he can shoot. So you're getting size, you're getting rim protection, and you're getting shooting. Those are all 3 of the needs, or 3 of the 4 needs. They also need a point guard that the Bulls have. And so to me, I think Mo Bamba would give you some quality minutes. Now, again, this is assuming Vooch is re-signed. So I'm not having Mo Bamba be my starting center. And then depending on what happens with Andre Drummond, whether or not he picks up his player option, you could have Mo as a 4 or a 5. You need front court depth, people, regardless of what happens with Vooch or Drummond. You need front court depth, and you need size. So all of those things are still true. I think it would be a wise investment to sign a Mo Bamba who can give you some quality minutes off the bench. I'm looking at 20 to 25 minutes potentially, like I said. And if he can give you that production, 10 and 8, shoot 40% from 3, 1.7 blocks a game, like I'll take that all day long. Not saying that's the production we're going to get, but you see the potential. So yes, I would like to see the Chicago Bulls make a move for Mo Bamba. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below as always.